in whatever streaming. Ugh, I had a weird day today. Anyway, for science! I'm quite practical, so it's not an interview with you. It will contain one question. Are you ready? Hold on, what's the question going to be? Ah, we failed the interview. Next! Is there another position available? Incinerator Inspector! Yay! For science? Are you ready? Yes. We've successfully answered the question. What would you do if life gave you lemons? We'd make life take the lemons back. Hooray, we get a hard hat and we are then successful. You bugger off home. We have a desk. Don't get too cozy reading construction magazines. It's time to get started. Enrichment Center regulations require that all trainees pass a battery custodial proficiency tests. Don't worry, we'll be secretly withholding your paychecks during this probationary period. Well, I will not worry about that now. The series of test chambers will test your construction and deduction skills. Are you ready to earn your golden chief custodian hat? Yes, absolutely. Applicant 9723. Well, I've had better names. I've had worse names too. Let's go on. So this is basically Polybridge, but with portals. My first bridge. Click to start.
Hello, and welcome
Hello.
back to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. According to internal provisions, all applicants must complete this test series for testing series tests.
Makes sense to
Before
me.
we start, however, please note that serious injuries may occur.
But not to me, because I'm just building the damn things.
The Enrichment Center is proud to announce that your family will be notified in the event of a work fatality, with no additional garnishment to your wages.
Hooray!
Your first task is to build a bridge so that a test vehicle can reach the test chamber exit.
Okay.
First, we need to remove the useless assembly left by your predecessor, and we don't mean their family.
No. There's gotta be a faster way to do this.
Excellent. Your ability to destroy without question is quite impressive.
I can destroy more things.
Next, we will supplant a new construction using Aperture Science convertible scaffold planks.
And Bidoop. 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 And support ones.
The bridge still requires a roadway for the
I'm not a
test vehicle
scientist,
to
I'm an
drive
engineer.
on. Fortunately, each Aperture Science convertible scaffold plank can be converted into a roadway and vice versa at any time.
Okay. Roadway, roadway, roadway,
Very
roadway.
good. Let a
Drive!
test vehicle run over you.
I know, it's strange. Hooray! Alright, I got a marginal success. Let's send in the convoy. We do hope both hate betrayal. The bridge holds. Every test subject has made it to the other side safely. This clearly feels like a failure. Next level.
Welcome to Test Chamber 2. To overcome obstacles, you will often need to construct your bridge uphill or downhill.
Okay.
This roadway leads uphill, but is not suitable for vehicles. However, instead of destroying these components, we will modify their location.
Fair enough. Cute.
Very good. Now build the supports underneath. Excellent. The first bridge is ready. Now we will construct a vehicle ramp for hurdling to the exit.
Sounds like a plan. Sorry to interrupt this important message. This is a menu. It is. Oh well, just drive anyway. Ow. I was hoping I could just send the convoy now, but okay. How far do these things jump? Just far enough. Send in the convoy of sacrificial people. Depressingly, nobody died. Next level. Quantum tunnel.
Please observe this test chamber layout and note that it is impossible for the vehicle to reach its destination.
We've noted it's impossible. Let's do it anyway.
For this task, the test chamber will be enhanced with an aperture science quantum tunnel, or more commonly called, a portal. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1. Any vehicle that enters one side of the portal will instantly exit from the other side at the same speed.
Speedy thing goes in, speedy
Your
thing
rapid
goes out.
Progress has demonstrated that even the simplest employees can doodle a bridge, while our expert drivers handle the complex physics of navigating through portals.
Sounds like a plan. Let's build a thing.
Very good. Testing procedure requires that this test will not allow supporting the bridge from below. However, weak multi-purpose super cables consist of tightly rolled shower curtains and can be stretched over long distances.
Shower curtains will hold up everything. Alright, so build.
Perfect. Now send the vehicle through the portal.
Okay.
Don't worry. These intra-dimensional gates have been proven completely safe for custodial staff.
Oh, if Gladys says they're safe, they're safe. Hello, Egan. I thought you weren't here. Or is that later on you're going on holiday? See? Totally safe.
To protect valuable testing apparatus, vehicle drivers are not permitted to make contact with the deadly fluid on the chamber floor.
Ah, so his fault. Got it.
Your employee photo will be provided in the vehicle driver's cause of death form in the event of your failure.
How do we know? You're not here. Good to hear. Good to hear. Alright. So let's get bridge constructing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Could have done that way around. Alright, let's go with that. Drive! Nope, that doesn't work. More ropes needed. How long can these get? Quite long. Let's put some more in. Well, those shower curtains apparently have held up the bridge. Okay, good start. BRB, okay, no worries. Send in the convoy! Here's what we find out. It doesn't hold the weight. But why would you watch them later when you could watch them now, sir? Multi-portals!
Multiple pairs of portals can exist at the same time.
Okay.
One of them is leading to a deadly laser field. It appears red to discourage casual contact. I am registering
mighty
an
considerate of
increased
Gladys.
heart
Capture-
rate and galvanic skin response, obviously due to the fact that you are not able to tell which portal will lead the vehicles into the lethal deadlock. To compensate for your lack of clairvoyant abilities, we will alter the portal's spectral radiance.
No. But I was much happier not knowing
interlinked
these.
portals will always have matching colors.
Okay. So we need to go into the blue portal, into red portal, and out there. Okay. that comes out to there. That will then lead to there. We need to have enough. Yep, that should do. Connecting point there. Connecting point there. We'll do proper engineering things and use triangles. Alright. That does not get high enough. That'll do. We may not get bonus points for neatness, but we will attempt to be neat. Alright, will that stay up under its own weight? No idea. And I'm hoping it's going to have enough momentum to just drop in with hopefully enough speed to make that jump. Let's find out. Well, that was worrying. So that should... Definitely made it. That was perfect. Alright. So I can't actually build anything on this side, so we just need to work this out and make sure he's actually going to hit the right point of this. And we can probably do a bit more support on this side, so let's do that in the hope that that will make it slightly more stable. Nope. He's got too much height there, actually. Alright, turn that into a road so it'll go... Nope. Actually, if he's got enough speed, that might make it. And that should hopefully give it enough momentum from that drop to... Your sacrifice was not in vain! He's provided valuable data for me. Whee! I mean, I suppose I could do that, but then I've still got to somehow kill the momentum on the way down, so... Well, I suppose I could also build something like this to try and guide it in. Give this a go. That was good. That... Oh! Alright, that just clipped the edge. Alright, let's remove that entirely. Alright, try that one. Just gotta get enough speed to work. You drove backwards into that. That one wasn't on me. Alright, let's just check something. Does he clip it on the way in? Because I missed that. Yes, he needs to come from above, really. So the key angle, and he doesn't have enough speed. Let's just do some testing here. We have apparently his artificial minions. Alright, so going up doesn't help us, but it would mean he has more speed on that end. So let's try then to... Try that. Oh, Okay, so that just hits the barrier. He falls in, falls into the... Yay! Alright. Let's try that instead. I was hoping that it wouldn't hit the ceiling, which might be... That looks better. That looks better. But again, the angle's slightly wrong. It's only slightly off, but... Whee! Nope, too much the other way. That should work. We see the entire shelf, I see. Yes, you do. I might have just nudged things a little while ago. He's alive! And now to live a doomed existence there. Okay. So this more or less puts us back to where we were. I wonder if we could actually just... do something... Yeah, maybe just instead of doing this whole jump nonsense, we... Correction being uncooperative. Probably see you next week then. Alright, no worries. Ugh. So I think we tried this and it doesn't quite work. But if we go into... Alright, let's try this for the moment. Okay, that did not... Okay, that was not supported in the slightest. But it might work anyway. You never know. It is a skill. It is a skill. Alright, so let's... Nope, did not want to do that. Okay, so that's merged there, that's supporting that, supporting that, supporting that, supporting that. Alright, let's try that again, only this time with slightly less failure, maybe. I don't even know if that's actually doing anything, but I just want to... Nah, he has nowhere near enough momentum if we do that. Okay. So I wonder if we just drive down, would that do it? Well, let's test your driving skills. No, he just falls off the edge again. So does that hold him steady enough that he will now fall in the correct arc there instead of bouncing around? No, you'll just ignore that entirely. I think we're learning. Shadowhawk is not an engineer. Maybe it's even just not have this. It's got a slight rise there, which is causing him to jump there. That didn't help. Yeah, let's adjust things a little bit. So that means he shouldn't jump as much when he gets on this side. He should then just hopefully have a smooth transitional journey to here. I might just be doing this a stupid way for quite a while, because I have an odd feeling I have been. Will he have enough speed if we just drive him down? Obviously, I'd have to support this, of course, but... Okay, let's try this. Is it just literally a straight bridge? Yep, it was literally just a straight bridge. I was making that far more complicated than I needed to. Which is the usual way I will play Portal, in fairness. Alright, will the bridge hold up to 6 of these things? Yes, it will. Alright. That took far longer than they should have done. Level 5.
This test chamber only has construction attachment points at the start and end of the roadway. In such cases, the bridges must be self-supporting, with arch scaffolds placed in a triangular formation.
I don't believe in your triangles.
Reference. It should be.
I don't believe in your triangles. What have triangles ever done for us? We believe in squares! Lopsided squares, to be sure, but squares nonetheless. And a bit. Honestly, though, this isn't going to stand, so we're going to have to, unfortunately, do X's rather than squares, because it's clearly the best option. It probably would, but if you have a silly suggestion, I will have a go at it. Alright. Drive. See, that's what your triangles got you. My squares are standing firm. In all honesty, it's probably because I've got too much weight on this side. Is that going to stand like that? That will not stand like that, actually. Okay, so we've got a bit of an arc going there. That holds better, but it's not going to hold much weight after that point. See, Square Bridge had no problems whatsoever. Alright, convoy, watch this fail. Well, they're spread out just enough. I think they might get away with that. No workers lost their lives today, and we wastefully spent $89,000. Hooray! Alright, next level. Crisscross.
Please note the closed door before the exit. At least one vehicle must press the blue Aperture Science One Touch Super button to open the door to the exit.
The one such touch super button? Okay.
Vehicle paths may cross when there are several portal pairs. But please don't panic, as this may distract the drivers.
Alright,
To
we're not going to
compensate
panic.
for a broad range of applicant ability, the Enrichment Center is required to provide all applicants, especially you, with useful advice. The advice for this test chamber is as follows. Build a exit. Very simple.
It is very simple. That advice was extremely helpful, as always. Okay, so we need to go... drive up that way. But we have to first off get to there. So let's bring the support down. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that like this, and hopefully support things from this end. Okay, bridge. So they go into there, Speedy can go in, Speedy can go out. That will trigger the bridge. They will then come out of here, at which point we need them to drop down to here, perhaps? I just want to make sure I can pick that up, in all fairness. Maybe with that. Let's do the test and watch this fail. Well, for a start, we didn't support this bit of the bridge. Secondly, welcome! You wrecked my bridge! You're sorry, you wrecked my bridge. Might have to go something like that, and I'm wondering if that's going to be too sharp an angle, but that should help. Alright, use the top bridge to support the lower bridge. See what happens. Well, that at least held, but that was looking slightly dodgy. Exactly as planned! Exactly as planned, nothing is ruined. Button is pressed. Alright. The second bit of the bridge is a bit of a guesswork on this bit. I guessed poorly. Well, I saw no problem with the top of this problem, so really we only need to fix this bit. And the question is, how... Actually, if I make that flat, that's probably going to be best, because then I can just go in theory over that, and we'll see. 3 cars to make it there intact. That 3 is the bet, is it? Okay, we'll take that bet. In fairness, actually, the later ones don't have to do this trip. They just have to get around to here. So I suppose hitting the wall, drive that way. That could work. Also, don't think I need this. Success! Alright, clearly convoy time. Alright, chiral bet 3. Do I have any increase on 3? So far, I feel this is working. This is completely working. Go on. Use the power. Power through. Chiral bet 3. I'm going to give him 3. Physics has gone a bit strange. Game has gone down the crawl. I think I'm about to press build there because the game just suddenly decided to go at 2 frames a second. Alright, so I think we learned from that yeah. Bridge might need some more supports. Or that we were unlucky. Alright, so what we're going to do here is just attempt to solidify the bridge design a little bit. They're kind of now linked to each other, so Let's try the convoy now. See, that's much more stable. This will actually work now. I say, it looks as if it might have worked, and I think if I'd have carried on and it wasn't going through such mass slowdown, it would have. We are losing people, though. Well, that's what you get for not riding on the convoy properly. Also, they have not collided into each other down at the bottom yet. I'm disappointed. No, there was an impact. 1 death. 2 deaths. Hooray! Some of them, for some reason now, they don't have enough speed for that. All in all, 100% successful test. Okay. I also wasn't paying attention to why they started hitting each other. So I should probably look into that this second time around, rather than rejoicing in the fact that, you know, it works. Maybe they're not all hitting that. No, they're all hitting that regularly, and they are at equidistant parts at this stage, at this stage, at this stage, at that stage. They're getting closer, but it's... Alright, there's impact 1, and that obviously affects the speed. So why are those two going slower? Why are those going slower? Possibly. I'm wondering about something like this. We'll just see about this one, I think. So all that is there going to be there to do is actually that could actually affect the speed, couldn't it? No, I do need them to get across. All right, let's not have that then. Or maybe I could do that here instead. We know it doesn't really support itself, and maybe we can have. Maybe this won't actually work the way I want it to, but I'm gonna have one single bridge section there, just to be a blockade, and I'm hoping they'll break it at some point, or that the first one or two will break it. Yep, that broke things. Alright, well, yeah, that didn't work out exactly as planned, so we're gonna change the plan. So I think I have to somewhat interrupt the flow of cars at some stage. They all hit this as well, which I'm not sure is something I can do anything about unless I... Let's put a road bit in here and just stop them all at the same rate, because nothing should have affected the momentum until they hit this. So now I have a random support doing nothing. Something like that, maybe. So we've added more weight. Nothing can go wrong by adding more weight. Nothing went wrong by... Well, look, I only need a tiny speed bump, and you know what? It's already still... You see, the first two have passed with absolutely zero difficulties. See, eventually, they'll make it. Alright, fine. We'll remove that bit. But yeah, something is affecting it, and I don't know whether I should... We already know this bit doesn't really do anything, so we'll remove that. Maybe instead I just go and build a long bridge section down here. Because I guess we don't even need to go through these two portals, do they? If we just do the sort of blockade here, here, here. Here, here. Do that. We effectively solve the problem. Now we just have to hope they. Now you just have to hope they turn around. Now we're thinking with my silly logic, indeed. Does he turn around? No. On the plus side, this held up rather well. Alright, there's a way I can make them turn over. Maybe if I go for a... Yeah. As they're coming at this at a ridiculous speed. That's not going to do anything. I'm just going to let that sit there. Yeah, that can fold and do nothing. It's an important part of the plan, apparently. So I'm just going to do this once until I can work out a way to get him to turn around, go in reverse. All right. I should get rid of this bit. This bit's not doing anything. Well, I guess he now makes it. He's going to go into my other abominations. Technically a success! Alright, let's get rid of all this bit. This bit's doing absolutely nothing for us. Neither is this bit. Neither is that or that. Okay. Should probably get some supports in, though. Yeah, I suppose that's the easy way, isn't it? Kind of what I was doing here, but instead of doing that, we go this way round. Which almost certainly has to be easier. Alright, let's send the convoy in. So now it should all go along the top and hopefully go all the way along the bottom. With no crisscrossing required in spite of what the level says. Let's find out. The bridge probably needs a little more support here. But they are now no longer getting in each other's ways. Almost, but you know what? I like the crisscross. Wheelie across the line. You should get bonus points. We spent less on that than the last level. I consider that success. You monster, 33 of 100. I'm doing well. Thrust!
Remember that vehicles will maintain their speed when driving through a portal. As you can see, it will need a lot of speed to hurdle the middle wall. The Enrichment Center would like to remind you that the entire vehicle must reach the exit to earn a positive mark on your testing record. For other critical testing anecdotes, please refer to the Library of Best Practices, which is now available to you effective immediately.
Hooray! Library of Best Practices. Okay, so... let's just see how fast this goes at the moment. seems to have lined up. I just want to see. Fair enough. Speed goes in, speed goes in. Alright, let's get the first part of this done. How fast do you go? Not fast enough, possibly because that isn't lined up properly. So let's nudge that up to there. So that's now a straight path. Safe! Okay, in which case then it's just building up a small path here, isn't it? So... and just because I got cable, I might as well use it. Let's just put a cable there. Drive! Are you fast enough to make this jump? You are? And the bridge survived! Alright. Convoy time. How many of the civilians will survive? That's good, that's good. Ah, okay, that should be fine. 100% successful puzzle. Okay, so this is very definitely a speedy thing goes in.
That this test chamber's exit is very near the top. The vehicle drivers will need speed and crossing paths to complete this test on your behalf. We believe in you, applicant 9723.
I wouldn't
If
do.
you are not applicant 9723, please submit a sporadic encouragement request form 274 days prior to testing.
Okay, so we do need a road up to here and there, just as long as we don't interfere with the things. Oh. Okay. That should hopefully catch them. Not sure that does anything, but you know. Means this bit will be anchored to both, and then this bit will be anchored to both. So drive up to there, fall down there, and then get caught somewhere up here, I think. I think the game plan should be... It's at a slight angle. I'd have to check what the angle actually is for this, but... Let's have a look. Oh, that's got nothing in it. Huge success! So yeah, failing to anchor point 1, failing to build bridge point 2. So we need it to jump. We will need it to also knock it in the way of this. So let's do that, see how that goes. That bridge is going to need... That was just terrible. Okay, so a little more stable and possibly a extra bit of road just to catch the poor driver who, unfortunately, has lost his life due to entirely his own fault. Problem is, when they have a convoy for this, this is going to be where it fails, because it's just going to spend too long getting trapped there. Whee! Speedy Fing goes in, Speedy Fing goes out, and unfortunately does not get caught. So we have to get down to about there. So this could be fun. Maybe there should just be a level plane as well, because that might help us here. Yeah, so get rid of all this. Get rid of that bit. Attach that to there. Remove that bit, level that out, see how that goes. Okay, that was much less time, so that should be fine. Okay, now, can you drive uphill, sir? Again, I feel this is entirely on the part of that employee. All he had to do was drive uphill. Oh, he doesn't know how to do that. He should not be driving. So, okay. So let's smooth this path out a little bit. And possibly make a bit of this steeper. Maybe something like that. I don't know whether this is actually going to help, but we can hope it does. See, I can do it. He actually lands at that point, so as long as... Alright, well, we know he lands about here, so let's do that. Remove those bits, because they're not doing anything for us at this stage. And hope he can drive up this. Speedy Fing goes in, Speedy Fing goes out, and is gonna just make it. Drive! Alright, we definitely need more support on that, but it worked! Alright, bring on the convoy! And now we see the crisscrossing fail, although it shouldn't matter too much on this map. The way I see it, one of them's gonna make it. Maybe two. Maybe even three. Will the bridge support both of them? Yes! 60% successful bridge. The only idiots, the only two idiots who crashed into each other, crashed. It's all good. Alright, so... I need to work something out here because... When did they crash? Why did the other ones make it, actually, more to the point? Okay, so that first and third are exactly in line, but for some reason the fourth one isn't. And because the third one crashed, I have no idea on that, so... So that means he's going to have a little more speed, a bit of a sharper angle. This part is slowing down the cost of the card landing. Yeah, true. Alright, we'll try that now. So it's a slightly different angle of attack. Roll the car this time, which is a little impressive. It's causing a lot more stress on the bridge, but I think we got away with this. That'll do. Alright. Oh. That last one might just make it. 20% successful bridge. So obviously that angle has changed the has changed how fast they're going down this, which has changed this. Meaning I might need this a little bit again. I didn't actually see how bad that was going, so I don't actually know if this is going to solve it, but if we make that slightly longer, we'll see. Alright, this time we'll keep an eye on the right-hand side, because you know the left-hand side works. Barely, in the case of that wobbling bridge on the right. So why did you not make it up fast enough? So, yeah, you got out of the way, you got out of the way. Were they just not getting out of the way of each other fast enough last time? Yeah, I guess they just weren't getting out of the way fast enough. Okay. 8 down! However many more to go. Level 9.
This chamber will include untested testing apparatus. Previous tests have shown that applicants who are more anxious about the increased complexity will take comfort in the following sounds.
I am comforted.
We can see from your biofeedback monitor that your mood has nearly improved to acceptable limits.
Hooray! I have a mood that they can detect.
Good. The red, heavy-duty super colliding super button must be permanently pressed to hold the door open. There is also a vital apparatus vent. When activated, it drops a weighted companion cube.
Yay! There's no incinerator for it, though.
Paying attention, the solution should be obvious. As the case may be, good luck.
As indeed the case may be, good luck. Okay. So, looking at this, what we need to do is actually completely ignore what's been built here, because I feel what we actually want to do is have this go up here. Put another cable in to brace that, because why not? We should use more cables. Alright. And then have this. Oh, not that. And then have that go to there. And that should be good, right? He thinks, maybe. More supports have got to be a plus. We'll continually add them until the solution presents itself. So that should get us up to there, through there. Presses the button, which should release the companion cube and allow them to get to safety. Let's see if this works. Go, companion cube! Congratulations, you popped your head. Alright. Bring on the convoy. I have a feeling this is going to break. But if the first one gets through, it doesn't actually matter if the rest of them do. We're only losing whatever, you know, employees. Well, the equipment is making it, and that's got to be a 100% success. Alright, well that one was easy. Level 10. Cube detour. Okay, so we need the button to press there. So press that button, come out here, eventually lead out to there. Which I have an odd feeling is just going to be literally a case of do that. Unless I'm missing something. which I concede is possible. So all we will need is... Come on. That. And then we can build an underbridge like that. This should work. All hail my uneven bridge designs. Okay, so that should get number 1 across there, which is what we want. He'll then come out here. Whereupon he will go on a magical journey over this way. Which should hopefully be enough. Let's drive. Oh, whoops, that was nowhere near supported enough. This is therefore going to fail. Go on, bridge, push the cube. Well, I didn't see a single problem with the way we built that. Not one. Well, it's kind of looking in the right angle at this point. It landed! Clearly, it is perfect. Alright, convoy it is. Okay, cube is down. The bridge is staying up. People are colliding into each other, but it's not mattering. Onwards! Hello! Am I being allowed internet? No, they plugged in my computer! Completing the first testing stage, you've earned the opportunity to continue testing. Failure to continue testing will result in detainment until the next semi-annual reassignment phase. Okay, under fire.
Congratulations. You've made it farther than anyone expected. Unfortunately, testing conditions will not be getting any less dangerous.
Well,
this test includes sentry turrets.
Yay! Turrets!
Vehicles seen by the turret's targeting laser are marked for disqualification, followed by rapid disassembly. The blue lines in this chamber are Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grills. They will vaporize all Aperture Science testing apparatus, except for the test vehicles.
Okay. So, what we need to do is come down here, land there. Okay. Alright, so that's the first bit. That should then go into there. Turret is facing the other way. And it won't destroy the vehicles, we've been told that, so... After that, it's just a case of coming down here, I guess. Dipper-dipper-dude. And dipper. Okay. With the random bits of support, so they're actually supporting. And might as well use some cables to just add a little extra support there, just to make sure the bridge actually works. Alright. Drive on! And make sure my thinking is terrible. Perfect. Okay, so why did this completely fail on me? I'm guessing because that wasn't actually supported in any meaningful way, and I should not be using those. Okay, well that's held this time. And let's try that again. Well, you're not dead. This you got to consider as a plus. I mean, you're doomed, but you're not dead. Okay, so we'll go with that rather than what we were doing last time. So less to fall, less stress to the bridge that way. No. We try things and we try them again. Let's actually move these up a little bit because then they're not going to go into that. But now it's less supported. Hello, Shadow. It went boom. It did went boom. If we've learned anything, more weight will solve all the problems. Or create them. One or the other. It will create them. Now I don't need to make the vehicle slower. Actually, what I think I could do, if I really wanted to just eke this out, is just go like that. Which is probably the sensible plan. Because then we care a lot less about these bits holding. Bridge is less weighted. We go do that. Have a path. That can actually go back to that. It worked! I mean, to be fair, I'm going to have to rebuild that partially for the convoy, but it worked. Alright, we'll go with this. Clearly, nothing can go wrong from this. Oh, was only 3 in the convoy? Oh! Darn you, sir! Well, okay, you're no longer downed. You've proven your worth to this organization. Alright, next level. Under heavy fire. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is... so that should hopefully hold up there. That should hold up there. Okay, so they drive in, go through there, come out to here. This one then has to go up here. Did. Everything's set up. Okay, so that goes up there. This then just drives along there. That drives up to there, and then okay, hold on. I need to somehow make a jump here. Well, let's just see if this works for the moment. We'll worry about.
There you are. Hibernating.
Whatever I did there, genius plan. Genius level planning. Okay. Can you just build a wall? I could actually. Make sure it's supported, sure, but actually, yeah, that could work. I mean, we're getting into the old equation of how do we make them turn around, but that could work. Assuming that holds. I think what I'd need to do is just put in another wall section there just to try and bounce them off. But we'll worry about that in a moment. Does this turn him around? Nope, they can shoot through those. Okay, well, that was my rough plan there. So we still have to work out how to get a double jump working then. Remove all of this for the moment, though we will have to add something in there to make that work. Let's say that looked like a really good solution, actually. But no, we are going to have to somewhat do this properly. Best bridge design ever. Okay, so that gets us out to there. Then I have to somehow get a reasonable jump out of this. So start small. And then hope that's going to have enough momentum to carry. Because I'm also going to have to do another jump here, aren't I? But I suppose on the plus side with this bit, at least, I can actually... That's just going to fall over. That is just not going to work. I'm amazed it works even as well as it does. Oh, okay, that's close. So concept is possible. Let's move this over to there. Let's move this over there. Worry about the second jump in a moment, but I want to make sure we got this first one sorted out. Okay, I then have to, you know, put a bridge over here because otherwise they are just going to die, and we wouldn't want that. Not after all the effort we've put into keeping them alive. Alright, let's try it. Well, that bit's fallen off, so let's hope it wasn't important. It was important. That'll be why it fell off. We didn't actually attach it to anything. Try that again. Slight bump there, but fine. I might be killing some speed, actually. Might worry about that in a little bit. But for now...
Critical error.
Okay, stuck mid-portal, but okay. Do you have enough momentum to make this jump now? Have I made that too steep? No, that's actually fine. Alright, 1 down. 6 to go. Okay. It's a feature. It slows you down to just the right speed to make the jump.
Now critical error.
And now, where's the collision going to happen? Ah! Alright, they just avoid each other. Look, I could have done that. That would have been the, you know, definite engineering decision about it. But I saved money potentially doing this. Potentially. Gotta buy those lemons. Alright, fly like an eagle.
This test includes the Aperture Science Aerial Faithplate. It was used to test if applicants could resist the urge to catapult test vehicles.
Barely competent is exactly the level I'm going for.
142% of applicants couldn't resist. The additional 42% is from resourceful applicants who catapulted other testing apparatus in addition to the vehicle.
Okay, so that gets us out there. I'm wondering how much momentum I'm going to need for this. Oh, we shall find out. Nope, didn't want that necessarily. We do need this connected to that, though. Nope, don't want a bridge there. Alright, 2 across hatch there, just to get a bit more support in. Do another one here, just because might as well. And then connect the things up. This is not going to be the neatest of bridges. But it's my bridge. Alright. Can it support the weight of one... No. Can you fly? Not well enough. Well, we now know he can't fly. We also know that this was extremely risky. Well, that didn't work. Boom! Badonk. Badonk. And roll away to victory. Okay. That does mean that we don't need this bit. And we don't really need this bit. I mean, I'll add this for the sake of... neatness, but we don't actually need this. Alright. And now it's got far less weight in it, so it should be fine, even if multiple cars get catapulted into it. Next level! Once we get the convoy through, of course, because the convoy is going to succeed first time, no problems. Ignore it. I was just decided to go spinning all the way there. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried. This is just pure laziness on his side, you know. Pure, absolute laziness. Alright, let's run the convoy again, just see if we can see where a potential thing can be fixed. So they're consistent up to here, it's just... for whatever reason, some of them are coming out in different ways. And that one's getting pinned down at the end. Okay. So I'm thinking here our solution is... to be a little more controlling about this. We'll try my solution first. We can make them a bit more consistent coming off of this. No, you cannot. So it is going to be a solution on that end. So close. Alright. Convoy! Made it worse! Alright, time for the really sharp angle. And we'll just reconnect this up as best we can. And watch this break. I was working for a bit. Okay, so an extra connector there. I think we can actually remove these. So these are adding weight, but not necessarily adding support. That needs to be a bit more central, and we'll hope that works. %40 is a good success rate. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll start adjusting bridge angles again. Perfect! We only wasted $93,000. Cube versus turret.
Fortunately, the vehicle drivers are trained to stay on the road to success under extreme circumstances, such as not being on a road while being bombarded with testing apparatus.
Okay, so let's... So you press that button, it releases the cube, which in theory destroys the thing? Or lands on the other cube and destroys the thing. Okay. So whatever we do, we need to get one of them out to there. So let's go and first off get some supports down. So imagine we're going in there. And just to try and add a little bit of extra support in, we're going to put some rope ties in. Okay, so that gets him through there. That then means he will go there, hit the switch, which we need him to do. There's always a solution involving triangles. Alright, so that gets that bit done. That'll get him down there. Button gets pressed. Thing comes down. That is going to hopefully ping, destroy that, which means it's then just a case of riding off to victory? Question mark? Well, let's see if any of this works. Okay. First bit did not work. It goes along, it destroys the thing, presses the button, and I forgot to put any road in. Other than that, other than forgetting to build the road, that went well.
Critical error.
Okay, that should do it. Maybe. We're on a road to nowhere. Well, in theory, they're going somewhere. Go, companion cube, save me!
Malfunctioning.
Well, the bridge is destroyed, but even in that kind of destroyed state, it would still possibly work. So let's try the convoy anyway. Well, I don't think 3 of them in close proximity is going to do anything good to that bridge. You know what? Perfect! Solid, sensible bit of engineering, that one. On we go again. Propulsion gel.
This test requires the vehicles to drive faster than their safety limiters allow. The orange Aperture Science Propulsion Gel is able to increase the test vehicle's velocity 3-fold. As a side effect, it also provides marginal increases to vehicle driver fun.
We like the marginal increases. Okay, so I'm thinking here we just go vertical, and then we go like that. What could possibly go wrong with this plan? Other than everything. And I might as well put an extra cable there, actually. Okay. There you go. Can't get wrong with that much cable. Maybe. We'll be putting actual supports in a moment, but... Okay, and then actual sports. The drivers will have the maximum amount of fun that is possible to have. It's not the most exciting job in the world, but, you know, they work for Aperture. They should have some fun. Okay, well, let's see if this works. Speedy thing goes in! Speedy thing falls out. But does make it. Well, I mean, GLaDOS isn't as mean as Friend Computer when it comes to enforced fun. The good news is, gravity is helping. The bad news is, the drivers have failed. Alright, so let's move that slightly up there. Adjust the angle a little bit, just to try and make that a little bit of a smoother trip. And we'll go with that. But I'll also add this in for no reason. Perfect. He says watching a cable snap, but you know, that cable wasn't needed anymore. The cable had done all it needed to do. Food and artificial sunlight. Okay, propulsion gel number 2.
The existing construction is an example of how to apply the principle of deflection, which uses anchor points that are not directly accessible. Don't forget that we have granted you unlimited access to the Library of Best Practices to review other useful principles.
Okay, we will review none of those things. So we need to get in there, use the speed to hit the ramp. Okay. So this is literally a bridge up to there with a slight jump, of course, because we want to make that work. Okay, well, let's see if this works for the moment. That does not work at all. That is kind of terrible. Sure. I did not see that not working. The speed! Okay. Need to make a little bit of an adjustment, I feel. Something like that. And then I need to make this point a lot... Well... I would like that point to be a lot stronger, but I'm not sure I can actually do anything with it. Putting a cable there is not actually going to help much. It'd be better if I was over the top, but... Well, we'll worry about that in a moment. Let's send out the convoy. Oh, I wonder if that's not going to have enough speed now. Nope. We do need to apply... I think we require harder funning. Well, I could play actual Portal. That'll be fun. I haven't played Portal in absolutely forever. Okay, bouncy gel. Do I even need to...
In this test, the blue Aperture Science Repulsion Gel will reflect any objects that fall onto it. Please enjoy observing all the fun that the vehicle drivers will have. Magnificent.
It will be magnificent. Provided that holds, that should be fine. Which is probably what I'm going to have to do again here, maybe? I will never try to kill you. I should do that. It's been I did play Portal 2 with Vanna a while back, but it's been so long since I've done it. Yeah, it was So yeah, that worked. Let's go for something along this. That. Okay. Well, the test button works. Alright, well, let's remove these bits for the moment. And just use the top anchor point and see how this goes. So how far exactly do I need to go with this? Okay, I don't need much. If I can find a way to support this, this is probably going to be fine. Well, that's not going to hold it. So close. Is that slightly out of range? That is. Try that. Okay, that works well. We hope. Come on. Bounce and land the right way up. Okay. Alright, so we've got to get 8 of these across with that, though. Add a little bit of extra support in there. And send in the convoy. I hadn't even thought of the collisions. So far, though, we seem to be going okay. Well, it doesn't, but it has worked. We only wasted 26 grand on that. Okay. So I need to build the bridge up, make it bounce so it's going to hit there. Okay. So from then it's just going to be a case of go up, go up. Hopefully have enough momentum to do that. That's just going to fall off there, isn't it? Let's just test that for the moment. Alright, no worries. I think he's happy with what's happened here. I also didn't notice that was speed gel there. Hello. Just my curiosity here.
There you are.
Okay.
Hibernating.
So we can use high speed to go into one of those at a really tight angle then. Unfortunately, that kills all the momentum doing that. Yeah, so what I need it to do, rather than that, is I need it to actually... Okay, ignore that. Well, that kind of is not at all what we're after. So, honestly, we want as few change directions as possible, because that's probably not helping matters. Might get away with that. Nearly got away with that. Eventually I'll learn to tie things down. You learn to be good at games. Which game? I can learn to be terrible at Portal 2. We can do that in a moment. Try that. I see no problem with my current predicament. Actually, I wonder if that's not a bad option. Try it to there and then just fall off. he's already kind of got that at that stage. Watch this just not work. Like everything else I've tried. That was close, actually. Let's just go and chop his head off here. That worked! He slowed down. Perfect!
Critical error.
He's clobbered, and now we move on to the next bit we haven't actually built yet. So at this point, it's just going to be a case of fall off and have a jump, I think. Perfect. I'm just going to have to anchor that to this, I think. No, without that. And hopefully that should work.
I don't hate you.
Nearly. I wonder if I even need that jump.
Critical error.
Okay, well that is just about perfect for that line. Shrink that a little bit then. Try the same thing, see what happens.
Malfunctioning.
That sounds like a plan, sir. Okay, so if we go for a shallower thing there. A few of those minutes we've heard of. Minutes? Well, indeed.
Ah.
The solution is definitely to make them go faster. I have a feeling, even though it looks kind of bad, I'm going to have to do something like this and hope that that will somehow work. So at least that is clearly not the solution. Okay, that holds. So section 1 is good.
Critical error.
He has enough speed. Alright, made it. But AFK now, for the 3rd time. Alright, let's send in the convoy.
I don't hate you.
And now to see whether all 3 of them can get onto this bridge at the same time, which I'm doubting. One of them made it! It's a little messy. God, you're so close. If you drive off, you should manage this. Okay. So clearly the answer is do something like that. This will make all the difference in the world.
Critical error.
First one previously got off just in time to prevent problems. There we go. Unfortunately, now that's no longer high enough to get off there to not cause problems. We'll try that one. Just gonna make that small jump in a pickup truck. They've made much bigger jumps already, but that was the problem. I see no problem with this. I think we're now back to the original solution.
I don't hate you.
Drive off before he lands! Drive off before he lands! Good. Made it. Good. Made it. This plan is pure nonsense. It's therefore destined to be the winner. So much stress on that now. That's just not going to hold.
Malfunctioning.
I see several problems with what has transpired. But at least they can continue to have some fun. Okay, so that's locked into there. Should be fine. That's... get some additional support for. Bring that down. Make that a bit more... aligned. Try it again. Hope this is somewhat more stable. And as a secondary concern, works before Mara gets back.
Critical error.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to quit to Portal 2, say I'm waiting for him, and definitely say that I finished it. I see a problem, but so far, it's not, in the strictest sense, a problem that has prevented me from finishing the level yet. Now it is a problem that is preventing me finishing the level. Okay, so this ramp is a genius idea. It's an absolute A1 genius idea. With just one small problem. Doesn't work. Because unfortunately we don't have the momentum once we go off of that. This doesn't catch them well enough. So I would need to either increase the arc of the jump or give them more room to do things. Let's try this. I don't think this is going to work, but it was fun watching the three of them try for so long. One of them almost made it. Now, they don't have the momentum at that point. Interesting thought. How wide can I extend this? Thank you. Yeah. I think that might be my next plan if this doesn't work. Or I might just get rid of this again. Because I know we got two of them working without this a little bit. I'm not sure if it's actually done anything. Well, go on, push him off. He's not helping you. He is not your friend. My argument is it's entirely their fault. Okay, let's remove this entirely, and let's therefore... So going with something like this then. Trying it like that. I might need this second bit, but I just want to try and arc it a little better. Okay, more pinball.
Critical error.
Well, you know what? Credit where it's due. I saved one of them. And now we get 2 more tries. Oh, don't... I think... No! No! So close! They were so close. Alright. Let's neaten this up. Lost sound. There you go. So that's as good as I can probably do at this point, but this should hopefully be a lot neater and therefore much less prone to destroying itself. The only problem, of course, is that we still get the guys who fall upside down.
Malfunctioning.
That's the one. So car 1 was successful. Car 2 should be successful and hopefully have enough time. Come on, don't get in each other's way. Don't get in each other's way. Drive. I noticed. Alright, that should spawn there. Try again.
Critical error.
Ooh, that one, for whatever reason, decided to go and ping into there, which is potentially fine, but is now going to cause fun and hilarity for everybody else involved. This can only go well. Oh. Okay, eventually one of them crossed... Eventually one of them crossed the line. Oh, god damn it. I didn't even have the satisfaction of having two of them cross. It does a little. I'm not convinced this is going to do anything, but I'm just thinking about disrupting the convoy somewhat. Problem with the bank into the end zone thing is I have to... They obviously still have to get up there. So there's limited things on what I can do once they get to there. I'd say that's successful. Eventually he's going to fall off and then he can do things again. I wonder if I could just leave this and also run for a while. Sooner or later we will nudge that guy into the... No, okay, that's going to do it. No worries, sir. Nighty night. I think that's gone into the path, actually. Yeah, that'll go into the path. That won't.
I don't hate you.
This will never go well. I'll tell you what, it's gone reasonably well so far. We've only sacrificed a bunch of minions. That last one might actually make it. He's upside down. Last one's got his wheel stuck again. Eventually, the Three Stooges. Eventually, the Three Stooges will make it. They won't at all, ever. Not at the current builds and current rate. Nah, it's too sharp an angle now, so they can't actually land on that. So, I guess we try this thing. Which may or may not have been suggested by somebody, but, you know. We'll try it and we'll see if it works this time. At least they shouldn't be able to get their wheels stuck this time.
Critical error.
That should hopefully dodge the dodge it from the convoy. And if Barrett asks, it's a completely different test chamber. I'll tell you what, that nearly worked. Problem is, I don't think. Well, we'll see. Something has to work. Nah, so I think the angle is a bit wrong for this. Yeah, they're just falling off. The alternate plan is to do something like that into there. They don't have a lot of run-off distance, but if they can get past that first bit, that might do it. Wouldn't need much forward momentum for that.
Critical error.
If nothing else, I'm enjoying the Three Stooges. Well, my creations may be destroyed. They almost worked. I actually don't need this bit, I've just realised. So, it's a bit lower down. Hopefully get them in there. See what happens. Problem is, I think this is still going to just stress this bit out too much and not work. Or in fact, not even get that far.
I don't hate you.
Well, that nearly worked. That did work. This is already doubly more successful than any of my other attempts at this level. I'm currently relying on a lucky bounce. I think this guy might be stuck in a lead now. Yeah, but unfortunately it's not going to be a successful level because, I don't know, run up. See what happens from there. Hits the thing. Okay. That was totally my idea. Totally my idea. Definitely my idea. Alright, I want to get a level 20, but we'll probably call this the last one if it's going to take us anywhere near that long. High energy pellets.
This test chamber includes apparatus that will launch Aperture Science high-energy pellets. As part of a required test protocol, we must inform you that the Aperture Science high-energy pellets may cause mechanical failures to the test vehicles, such as complete vaporization.
Indeed.
Due to the durability specifications of roadway convertible planks, the high-energy pellet will rebound from their surface. Some testing apparatus can be activated when an energy pellet enters its connected energy pellet catcher.
Okay then. So, let us kill them all! Okay. So I think what we want to be doing here then is just a quick 45-degree angle, hopefully. 45-degree angle, hopefully. Connect these up, hope these work. You know what, I'm not even going to correct that. I'm not even going to correct that. That clearly was good enough. Okay, so all I then need to do from there is just build a bridge. Which clearly needs to go from there to there and go ba-doop, 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 and ba-doop. Some random extra cables because you never know. Alright. Yeah, as I say, since this works first time, we're just going to do it. Clearly I see no problem with this bridge. Okay. That's fine. We can just do that and then we can... Oops. And just anchor that. Should more or less do it. Success! Maybe. Alright, convoy! Nothing can go wrong with 5 cars on this bridge. Well, you know, nothing actually went wrong with 5 cars on that bridge. This feels wrong. Alright. Level 20. High energy pallet 2. Okay, so we are going to have to get these to... Yeah, come on. There you go. Alright, connect those up. So we've then got 45-degree angles there and there, more or less. More or less. Actually, that needs to be far more central if I'm going to do this properly. Hopefully these are not. The grid not aligning up is throwing me off slightly, which it really shouldn't be, but I'll just have to judge from up top, I guess. Judge harsher, sir. Judge harsher. Indeed, it's the only way. All right. So then we just need to get that down and across here. So that will be something. Open it and. So it doesn't actually look lined up at all, but we'll take it and test it later. Success! Being that close to the things is probably hurting. Also, I just realised I made a road here. Let's bring some cables. Let's tie everything down. I don't know what about you, but that's perfect. Eventually, they'll bounce into the right place as well. Ah, no, they won't. I should get one of them. Darn it. If that had gone on... If that had gone on, I'd have taken it as a success. Alright. Alright. Let's have a go at trying to do this properly then. So exactly how bad are the angles here? Alright, that one's fine. So it's just this one I need to work on. But in fact, it will destroy that. It just also will probably destroy the cars as well, so I should probably think about correcting that. That one missed. Right, so that cable's actually holding them steady, which might be what we want. See, I'm tempted to say take it, because it does destroy both of them. It just doesn't get rid of this pellet. So let's lower this one down a little bit. Test that. See if that works. Okay, got it. Yeah, we do need the door. We do need the door. Okay, so they're going to come out of here. I should probably do something to kill the momentum and actually get them somewhat towards where they're going. So maybe I'll add that in, tie that on with a rope. Rope ties there just because why not? Don't need them to hit it. We don't care about them hitting this super hard. It's just a case of slowing them down, getting them onto this track. Well, it holds. One observation, I guess, is that I am actually going to have to make some jumps here, aren't I? Okay, let's see if this works. It was also good until the bridge collapsed. Oh, so very good. All right. And that should hopefully do it. It's still a little dodgy, but it did hit. He made the jump. Success! Let's see how the convoy goes. That bridge is going to collapse in about 3 seconds. You know, 40% is a pass in some instances, you know, so, you know, I could take that. I could take that. Is that even doing anything? I don't think that's doing anything. Alright, attempt 2. Shadow, the killer of convoys. I thought it was close enough. That, though, should work. Oh dear. Exactly 80,000 spent as well. Well, achievement unlocked, 66% loss. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think I'm going to call that a day, though. But only in terms of bridge building, we could go and play some Portal co-op if you wanted. Though it is now 10:30 and I do have to be up in the morning. But we could definitely do that if you wanted, Mara. Very well, let me just see how long it's going to take me to install Portal 2, or if it's already on. It should already be on, but you never know with me. It is not installed, so I'm going to have to wait around. Just work out how long it's roughly going to take, and then I will debate whether we do this or not. It is reckoning 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But it is increasing all the time, so actually it might be less than that. So 15 minutes. I suppose I could play some more bridging while I wait for that, so let me just go set this up. Bridge constructs portal play, and then while that's going on, continue with that. Okay. Indeed, indeed. Hey look, I'm getting an upgrade! Not only do I now have electricity, I have a security camera! As a former trainee chief custodian apprentice, you are now entitled to food and artificial sunlight. Hooray, I've been promoted to red clearance. Continued testing program. Back and forth. Okay, so we go in one, we go across to one, we go across to three. Okay. So let's build this backwards because it's clearly the best way to do this. And just to... Actually, that's not too bad in that instance. That'll work. And I suppose I can also just build that to there for a bit of extra security. Okay. Then we just need to build across here, 3 sections. And I need this to be reasonably secure because I'm probably going to have to build the next bridge on top of it using this as the main support. With a fun jump because, of course, that's the only way I will end levels these days. Alright, let's watch this not work. In spite of several unnecessary bits and pieces. Oh, darn it. Well, that's probably because I'm downloading Portal at the same time I'm playing this, which is a shame, so I might have to just call that a stream there then. Which is a shame, because I did actually finish the level. Oh dear, and also it appears that people have been commenting on how to finish certain levels. Alright, well I'll be back in a little bit then I think, because it's just